Welcome back or welcome to my channel. My name is Taylor and today we're reacting to I Said I Loved You First and You Said It Back, the deluxe version of Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco's new album, which I wish they had released like 2 or 3 weeks ago when I ranked all her songs because I didn't know this was coming, but I digress. Before we hop in the video, remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you love all things music. So like I said, I did rank all of Selena Gomez's songs a couple weeks back instead of reacting to the new album. And I go into depth there about every song on her discography from Selena Gomez and the Scene up until now, with the exception of a few songs. And then she goes and drops this. I feel like she surprise dropped Stained, and then now she surprise drops this for me. Granted, maybe she teased it and I just didn't know. I feel like I'm not as up to date with the celebrity announcements as I used to be. But we went from 14/15 tracks to 22 tracks. So today we're reacting to 1, 2. I've already listened to Stain, so I'm not reacting to it in this video. Blue is Flame is a remix. I'm not gonna react to that. Then we have a live performance of How Does It Feel to Be Forgotten. I've already heard that one. She's already released Call Me When You Break Up acoustic. Then there's a remix of Cowboy with Glorilla, which I think she was kind of already on there, so we'll react to her part there. And then we're ending with a new track, Guess You Could Say I'm in Love. So that gives us 1, 2, 3/4 to react here. There's also a new music video. I'm not going to react to it in this one. So I'm excited to see what she gives us. But like always, due to copyright, things will likely be sped up or blurred out. And if you see me looking in this direction, it's because I have Genius Lyrics pulled up so I know what the heck they're saying. And let's go ahead and hop into our first reaction. That's When I'll Care. Talk about me. God, it's never ending. Resentment only hurts a person doing not resenting. Could throw the trouble, but I'll just be pretending. When the cows come home and the pigs start to fly, and funerals don't have to flow without a single step. Oh, that's when I'll care. Selena. I thought some of the things you said on the original album were filled with a little something, but this, she said no fucks given. I was not expecting a little country western vibe. She was taking us back to her Texas roots with this production. Okay. The way you talk about me, my God, it's never ending. Resentment only hurts the person doing the resenting. Listen, I don't know who this is about. Is it Haley and Justin? Could it be about former friends, former lovers? Who knows? Could be about the public scrutiny of her as well. There's a lot of things this could be about. But she says, you can talk that talk, but it doesn't affect me. Like, you know, like Taylor Swift said, performing soliloquies I'll never see. Could probably try more, but I'd just be pretending. It's hard to shed a tear when all my former fucks are pending. Like I said, no fucks giving. She said, I could care. I could pretend to care, but I don't. I just really wanted you to know. When the cows come home and when pigs start to fly, she said, when the impossible happens, when hell freezes over, and funerals don't have flowers and movies don't make me cry, when you can't smell the salt in the beach's air, when I can walk in public without a single stare. This is a hint to me that it could be about, like, public scrutiny. But also if this is about like a former lover or a former friendship, she's like, just understand, I'm so famous that literally I cannot walk outside of my house without someone recognizing who I am or wanting to be me. And she says, that's when I'll care. I think she said what she said. We kind of get what she's saying. I don't know what Genius is giving us about. I think Genius is saying that this to them appears to be about the public and her public scrutiny and all the haters, which, to be fair, true, but I think this can apply to a lot of people in her life. So this song's about you. You can't live without me, but I'm living without you, without you, without you. Yeah, this song's about you. You can't live without me, but I'm living without you. She said a lot of things. She said a lot of things in these verses. I don't know what she contributed to this. I don't know what Benny contributed to this, but I think this is just like their big F you to the haters. And it could be about a singular person. It could be about a multitude of peoples. But she's, like, basically playing the song of, like, anyone who wants to say what they have to say or, like, crash out about me, not thinking of a specific person at all. No, not at all. You can just refer to this song, and if you think it's about you, just understand. I want you to think that. Verse 2, she says, your mood's like cursive, a little too uptight. I play the bigger person depending on the night. She always has this image of, like, public image if she kind of takes the high road. But also, when she's putting out these songs, it's just like, just think about all the songs that we got about the whole Justin relationship. Like, up until Rare, and this one's particularly. Because she's like, oh, but the heart wants what it wants. Love will remember. But then she's like, actually, I had to lose you to love me. And then she's like, actually, I had a dream that you said you were sorry. All the things. Off it. Mm-hmm. So, we study the same subject, but we're in a different class. So I thought that you'd be over this, but enough time hasn't passed. She's like, okay, well, you do you. I'm going to be somewhere else. Doing what I'm supposed to do while you sit and stew in that over there. Then this outro, you probably thought this song's about you. You can't live without me, but I'm living without you. She's basically saying to anyone who listens to this song, and if you think this is about you, sure. Like, whatever you want to think. I'm never actually going to tell you who this is about, and it's probably about a lot of different people and a lot of different past experiences. But if you think it's about you, go for it, babes. That's what I want you to do. Just understand, I'm living rent-free in your head. You're not living rent-free in mine. And that's all she said. Production isn't necessarily my favorite. I don't know about the vibes myself. But she knows how to say some things. Benny coming into her life opened up her diary, is basically what I heard. But again, it could also be about Benny, because, you know, I think I heard him in the background vocals. I don't know. Feels like there's something going on there. There was a lot of that ending, though, when she went into, like, that chorus. Oh, that, like, harmonies. Loved. Let's go ahead and listen to Talk, which I believe is the new single. I need your arms around me. I need to feel your touch. Talk. Baby, I'm tired of waiting. You know I need saving. I'ma call you daddy, 'cause I know you like that. Go recharge your batteries, come back to me and make your mama proud. I remember when I don't know what was the last album I reacted to. I think it was Ariana Grande's album, and reacting to Dandelion. And I'm like, the things the artists have me saying on the internet. And this is one of these. She said, I like a sensual song, and she gave it to us. Is this Benny on here? All right, listen, producers are Ian and Benny. Fair enough. We open with, I need your arms around me. I need to feel your touch. I assume that's him saying it. I need your arms around me. I need to feel your touch. I'm feeling kind of lonely and I really want to talk. That's the core. He's like, I need, like, love language is physical touch, quality time, intimacy. Like, I'm a little lonely. You want to come over? You want to hit me up? And I want to talk. And we all know what talk is actually meaning. Baby, I'm tired of waiting. You know I need saving for what I've been craving. I've been craving you. Like, fulfill this void. I want to eat you up. And then pre-chorus. Oh, this pre-chorus. Selena. I know you just left, but damn, I need you right back. Like the craving. I can't get enough. I'ma call you daddy, because I know you like that. Benny. Selena, I know you collaborate on this, but Selena out here spilling your secrets, although I'm sure he's fine with it. So, go recharge your batteries, come back to me, and make your mama proud. I don't know how to feel about this. I really don't know how to feel about this. But hey, to each their own. I love that she's real. Listen, if you watch the video, you know that Good For You is one of my favorite. Good For You and Fetish, one of my favorites. How I'm surprised that Selena Gomez has some very kinky partners or kinky life. Don't know. Benny, Benny wanted the world to know. Benny wanted the world to know that he's getting it. Home Alone, I've got nothing on except your cologne. Is this possibly a callback to her old song, Cologne? I need to revisit the lyrics on that, but she does have a song called Cologne. Giving me the vibes, well, not at all, but like Little Mix's Nothing in My Feelings, like sitting at home and nothing but my feelings. The door's unlocked for you. She's like, come on up. Left it unlocked. Olivia Rodrigo, bad idea, right? And then, of course, Benny was like, and I really want to, nah. We knew what talk meant. He said, really want to, and ends with fuck. Is there more that needs to be said? There's not a lot of lyrics to this song. She's very straightforward. My God, what is this music video? I thought Sunset Boulevard, the chorus of that was going to throw me. Like, Cowboy didn't throw me. I was like, all right, I get it. This one, they said singles, sex. Sexy, sensual, that's the vibe. So, yeah, I don't know if I'll recover from that anytime soon, but let's react to another sexy song, and that is the Cowboy remix with Glorilla. Hey, that dick so good and strong. What that pull out game so we ain't trying to be your baby mom. So baby, can you pull out please? Bounce on me like 24. With that beat like her. Ride it like a beat. Then throw it back like the Well, Glorilla said some things. Another sexy song. What were we expecting? She said, ride that dick so good and strong, but that pull out game so weak. Ain't trying to be your baby mama, so baby, can you pull out please? I think I'm still in shock from the last song. I don't know. It feels like my brain is turned off. It could be that it's 10:24 in the morning, and I am not an early riser, so. Oh well. But she said, like, come on, sir. Like, listen, like, we know it's that good, but you need to leave. Bounce on it like 24. Would that be a like case? Ride it like a bitch, then throw it back like this. She's like 24/7. Let's go. I'm craving you. El Ala, the last song. I told him how to eat it. Baby, just like this. His conch is slipping out. Yeah, this, that. Splat on gang. So she's like, I taught him. Like, I gave him lessons. Like, he knows how to do it. He knows how I like it. Well, that was Glow's new verse on it. She was already on the original track. She had the outro. I don't know if it blends well with the song's production. I feel like her verse would work better in a song that was produced at like a higher, more upbeat tempo, whereas this more relaxed, like slower, sensual vibe is not necessarily, I think, meshing well. So I'll have to see how I feel over time. I mean, you'll see what I say in my final ranking of the album when it comes up in like the next 5 to 10 minutes. So we'll see. But Cowboy is still one of my favorite songs on the album. Which is not surprising because Selena said this is like the older sister to Good For You, and Good For You is one of my favorite songs. So let's listen to the new album, Closer. Guess you could say I'm in love. I wonder if this one is going to be a little more produced than the original album, Closer. We'll see. Have I told you how I feel, baby? Like a pretty little girl, always. Well, anyone also see the Thunderbolts and get hit with depression last night? One of those lines, giving that. Also, this is a feature with someone or a band called Cigarettes After Sex, so we will be getting featured vocals on here, I can tell. I don't know how I feel about the production of the song. It's not to my taste, but these lyrics, girl. Have I told you how I feel lately, like a pretty pinup girl always? We love that for you. I love someone who's been loved up. Like, I just reacted to Dove Cameron's new song. She's been loved up. She's in a good, healthy relationship, and I love that Selena's finally in a good, healthy relationship. We love that for you girls. I believe that love is real. Take me to the edge until I'm yours. I'll wait. This could be sensual. This could just, like, be just something cutesy, like, I'm yours no matter what. Like, let's go as far as we can get. And I don't want to cry no more. I don't want to lie no more. I guess you could say I'm in love. She's like, don't want to cry, obviously, call back to a song on the album. Like, I don't want to share it, shedding more tears. I don't want to lie and say I'm okay anymore. Like, you could say I'm in love. And I don't want to cry no more. I don't want to die no more. I guess you could say I'm in love. I don't want to die no more. This could be a reference to her lupus and her health, but also could be reference to her mental illness. and like thinking about like I don't want to be here anymore. Carla, she been through it. Like her, I love that she's helping people, like getting the mental health resources she need, but she has been through it with her mental health. This one just seems like a cutesy little song. Like Scared of Loving You was a cutesy little song for the original outro. This one is another one. So. And I don't know that there's really much to say about this. In verse 2, Greg Gonzalez, I assume lead singer of Cigarettes After Sex. I don't know what the band is. Not familiar with their work. So have I told you how I feel lately? Obviously, a recount of verse 1. Like a hero in those old movies. So he's giving like the male perspective of this like very heterosexual relationship. Of like, listen, I came and like, it's like I saved the girl. Like I saved damsel in distress. Like I helped pick the pieces up. I believe that love is real, too sweet to be anything but yours always. He's like, listen, like I always want to be yours. Like I can't see anything but that for us. And then it just ends on, guess you could say I'm in love. Not much more to say after that. I don't think this will rank very highly for me. Just like with Scared of Loving You. And I've said this multiple times, the production on this album is not necessarily something that I gravitate to because it's slower. I mean, it's got that central vibe, which I like, but it's slower, more somber. It's not really that upbeat heart, like racing thing. And I've actually come to realize that, like, Bluest Flame is actually maybe one of my favorite songs, even though I feel like I didn't rank it as highly originally. But speaking of that, let's go hop into my final thoughts and ranking. So overall, as an album for I Said I Love You First and You Said It Back, I think I love to see the growth in Selena Gomez's artistry and her being freer than ever with her lyrics and her production and having a partner who's really pushing her out of her comfort zone, but also making her feel comfortable enough to go to these lengths and these depths. And I really love the vulnerability and honesty she's been giving us on this album, which she gave us on Rare, but this one really feels like you cracked open the diary and just like spilled your guts. Which this is like a combination of Selena and Benny's stories, but also I feel like she touched on a lot of things that have been circulating around in the media and all that public scrutiny around her, particularly her past relationships, and really giving it to us without explicitly saying what everything's about. However, it is not my favorite Selena Gomez album. I have ranked them in my last Selena Gomez video. I don't think I'm going to go out of my way to go back and listen to the album, but I definitely think there's some standout songs on here for me. So this is me ranking the album a few days later. As of right now, my favorite bonus tracks, honestly, I need to sit with it, but Talk took me out. I don't know how I feel after that. So right now I want to say Talk, but also who knows? Who knows? I probably won't be ranking any of the remixes or live versions on here just because I don't see a point in ranking them, but you'll see what the new ranking is. But you know, Cowboy still stand out. Really enjoying Bluest Flame right now. Really like Sunset Boulevard. Don't take it personally. And that's when I'll care. Really, the lyrics, I was surprised at how far she went there. So, and also Younger and Hotter Than Me makes me want to cry every time I listen to it. So, you'll see what future me thought to rank these songs. Let me know what your top 5 or your ranking of the album is. Are you really enjoying this new era, or do you have another favorite Selena Gomez era? And I'll see you in the next one.